art room queen right along with me. You'd have put up your little crown and struck your queen pose, but it is your lucky day because I'm going to give you another chance. They call me Miss Marie. I am your
art room queen.
Y'all so cute when you do that. All right, hit it. Now, if you saw me on the runway last year, you met me as AMortinka. She is the art room thief, sneaks into art rooms and takes all that stuff you don't use. Woo, she looks awful fierce and awful angry. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Don't get ahead of me. I'll get there. Now, hit it. If you met me the year before last, then you know me. As Juicy Fruit, I don't know if I can go long or not. As Juicy Fruit, OMG. Yes, that really is gum on my shoes. I'm the only teacher in the history of Killian Elementary that gave her students gum. Said, I need you to give me the wrapper and the gum back. Now, this outfit really shows a sense of whimsy, a playfulness to it. I really love grids and precision, but what I really love is repetition. What I really love is repetition. What I really love is, what do I love?
Repetition.
I really love repetition. Now, as much as this outfit shows my design aesthetic, it doesn't really have my heart and soul, y'all. I'm not the Juicy Fruit queen. My name is Miss Marie. I am the art room queen. Hit it. I might not be the only art room queen at Killian. I think we got some kings and queens and princes and training on there. That's who I am, y'all. That's what I do. I'm a teacher first, then I'm an art teacher, and then I'm an artist. Now, we go through administrators, 10 points. What's our enrollment these days? About 640. Kids come through my class every week, except when I'm teaching Clemson Road Child Development, add another 125. It's a lot of crayons, y'all. That's a lot of crayons, a lot of markers, a lot of marker caps, a lot of erasers, a lot of glue sticks, a lot of pieces of construction paper, regular paper, tissue paper. That's a lot of art supplies. That's a lot of money to fund an art program. I'm not telling you how to vote. It's a lot of money to fund an art program. So as I'm gathering my supplies, hit it to my sketchbook. Now the way I work is, I don't expect you to read this. I have lines on the bottom because I write words to help me get my story. I write pictures at the top. I knew that my character was going to gather up supplies, but I didn't really know why she was doing this. I didn't know if you should fear her or reward her. I didn't really know her personality. And then I saw my girl. Oh, from across the room, I saw her. There she is. Oh, I saw my girl in my house from across the room. Who's this, y'all? Get it? Now, I wasn't trying to make the crayon Xena. She's gonna keep her eye on y'all. I wasn't trying to make a crayon Xena. I like that warrior persona. That classic, hard sculpture at the top and the skirt at the bottom. I like her accessories. I like all things about her. I'm not making Xena, y'all. I wanted to make my own character. Luckily for me, she introduced herself to me. They called me AMortinka, the art room thief. I'm your scavenger, I am, truth be told. Cursed I am. As a mere child, I stole a brand new red crayon I did from the art queen herself. Her fury broke over me like a raging flash flood in a parched desert. Banished I was from art rooms and studios. Even my creativity was taken. Forbidden I am to ever use any new art supplies. They turned to dust in my hands. Consumed I am with rage and jealousy when careless fools waste their art supplies, when talented artists let their skills lie dormant, when mine have been stripped away. Okay, I'm back on it. What I missed? Oh, AMortinka was here, wasn't she?
Yes.
She fierce it, she hit it. When I was first designing her, it's kind of hard to see. On the left is a real rough design, and I was just planning it out. I mean, it's got food stains on it, it's got erasers, it's messy. As I refined her a little bit, I knew her name and her story. That drove her design. Hit it to my next one. So she's a thief. She needs to have this thief logo. Now, if you can barely see up around the fat on my arm, because I don't have a model, I just do it myself. I do have the word thief written on my arm. It's embedded in the design over and over again. She has her very necklace. Now, don't disqualify me, Jackie, after the fact that red crayon was brand new. Brand new. Now, some of my tinkers, where my tinkers at? My tinkers all have their pardon AMortinka necklace on, because we're trying to pardon her for this crime, y'all. She suffered long enough. So that kind of drove it. Now, hit it. She had to have her thief bags, right? She's gathering things. She had to have something to put them in. So that's what's her bags that she gathered things in. Hit it to my next one. I know I'm going through these fast. Now, this staff is her creativity catcher. Now, when I came out on the runway, AMortinka was mad. She saw that creativity around her she couldn't have, and then she saw her staff, and she went and got it, and picked it up and sucked all y'all's creativity up, and then it lit up. And how many people in here knew that's what was going on? It's irrelevant. I knew. I knew the story, and I knew that's what she was doing. She does have a fierce gladiator-type helmet and all sorts of little magpie-type tendency to collect things. But one thing she didn't get to have, one thing AMortinka did not end up wearing was a traveling cloak. This is student art woven into tiny strips, and I had her this big traveling cloak. But once I'd gotten to this step of the design, it just didn't fit her right. She had too much stuff. I had to abandon the idea of coming out on stage in a big old traveling cloak. Okay, I abandoned it this year. Wink, wink. Okay. Idea hasn't gone away. But I had 3 other pieces of that thing already woven. I looked at that and I thought, I have enough material for another dress. I have enough material for another dress. So then I went on, hit it to my next design. I dressed my friend Karen Corbett in this outfit that's the woven paper. When I first did it, it was simply mimicking the supplies, but I refined it to be a much more off-the-rack version. Y'all can wear that. Karen still wears it. I'll tell you about it. It didn't survive the IHOP. We went out all night. It did not survive the IHOP. So her dress is like an off-the-rack version of the AMortinka. I know you want to know what's next.
What's next?
Preview. I'm glad you asked. Hit it from my preview. Next year I'm going to be doing Prismaglina. And as you can see, I'm still using crayons, but they are transformed more into beads. And it's no coincidence that she's in front of an Airtake poster, if you know who that artist is. Very influential. 10 points for Marcia. 10 points if she knows who Airtake was. I think she bought me that poster. You just lost your points. I forgot about that. So Prismaglina's my girl next year. If you can't remember Prismaglina's name, just remember my name. They call me Miss
Ring.
I am your art room
Queen.
If you want to be on my team, you got 3 seconds to scream. We have to pass along to Miss Jackson who made all of this possible.
I have to say, Nancy gets the Runaway Award for being probably one of the most passionate